Welcome to my channel Tech Talks with Sridhar. So I'm happy to welcome you back. Yesterday we saw all the collections. Yesterday we learned how to work with sets and dictionary, and also we found the difference between sets and dictionary and other collections. And also we saw how it is used in real-time programming. Today we are going to see file operations, how to write to a file, how to create a file, how to write a file, and then how to read from the file. So before I start this video, I would request you to subscribe to my channel if you have not done it. Also, if you like this video, please click the like button. Please don't forget to click on the bell notification to get instant updates as soon as I post a new video on Python learning. So let's jump start without wasting any further time. Okay, so I have opened a new file, program file called filehandling.py. I have written all the comments ready, so I don't want to waste any more time. So let's start the program. Let's start the video. Okay, so I am going to write the text to a file. Okay, I'm going to create one string text equal to, this is a test demo to show to the world how to write information into a file. After that, I'm going to create a file handle equal to open of, I'm going to write a new file, okay, text file .txt. So I want to write first, so I have to give a w command here, w attribute here, saying the compiler that it is file open to write to a file. So this file should be opened in the write mode. So I am telling the compiler to read this line to open a file with the write attribute, w attribute. Okay, let me write this text using the file handle. Okay, file handle dot write is the command for writing to a file, and then the parameter is the text variable which I have created to write into file. Okay, let me save this and run the first part of the program. Okay, let me give the command to run is python filehandling.py. So you should get a result of the data saving to a file, and you will see the file name text file, not text, being listed on the left hand side. In order to understand the will print the information that data saved to the file and the end of the program. So if there is some error, this last line will not be printed and the file and the program will terminate abruptly. Okay, let's run this program now. Okay, data saved to the file and end of the program. See, now you can see a new file has been created on the left hand side as I mentioned. So let's open that file and see what is the text inside. So you will see whatever I have given in the variable that has been returned to the file. Okay, so this is the first part of writing the file. Now we have to open the file and see whether that is written or not. So then the other way to check is we have to read the file what you have written. So what I am going to do is I am going to modify the existing code to read the file. So what I will do is the file handle should be closed. I forgot to say you have to close after opening the file. Okay, so once you have completed writing the file, close the file handle so that the memory is released immediately. Okay, So let's open another file handle called filehandle1. Filehandle to read equal to, I'll say open. I think you would have judged what I'm going to write here. So instead of write, I have to say read. So I have to give the or attribute there. The or stands for read attribute. Okay. Now I have to use this handle to read the content of the file. So read dot read, that's it. What I have to do, I have to put it in a variable. So I'll say var text equal to this. So I'm going to open the file, read that information and store it in the variable. Then I'll say I am printing the information /r/n plus var text. I can even say comma here. Okay. So let's see what happens. So we'll check what it does. Okay. Now I have to close this file handle to read dot close. Okay. So you have to remember to close the file to release the handle from the memory. Otherwise the memory will hold the object in the memory for a long time. So you have to release it, then only the memory will speed up. Don't clog the memory by not closing the objects. Okay, let's handle this. Let's run this program and see what happens. Okay, actually speaking, it is printing the information and from the file. So it has stored into this file, into this variable from the file, and it is printing to the console. So let's run one more time. So it is creating that file as well as it is opening that file, and then it is displaying the information what it has read from the file and displaying to the console. So this is the example for opening a file, for writing to a file, and to read it from the file and displaying to the console. So this is a very basic example. Now we will see the next example where we will write the dictionary values into the file. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I'm going to create a dictionary variable equal to, yesterday I taught you dictionary, right? So I'm going to use that example and save that JSON data to the file. I'll say name Sridhar, age 35, then phone, okay, then email, I'll say test@test.com, then finally I'll say I'll give salary as 40,000. Also I'll give date of birth 14 Okay, so this dictionary I'm going to save it to a file. Okay, so I'll open file handle dictionary equal to open, I'll say data.json, comma write. So I have to write a file. So I'll give the attribute as write. So next one, I am going to use this handle dict dot write. What I'm going to write? Dict var. Okay, file handle dict dot close. Sorry. So let's run this program and see whether the new file has been created. Okay, so the name of the file is data.json. So look at on the left hand side whether data.json is getting created. History or not dictionary. Okay, so when I write so it has created data.json. So name is Sridhar, age 35, phone number, email, salary, date of birth. So it's storing the information and also the date of birth. So this is how I will store the JSON information into a file using this file operations. Now we understood what is the purpose of writing and reading a file. Got it? So in this tutorial you saw how to read and write to a file. You can refer the Google to know all the commands of file write and read. So what I taught is a basic. There are a lot of other supporting commands where you can learn depending on your requirement at work. So you can do further research on this and learn yourself. So there are more commands associated with file open and file write. So work. So hope you enjoyed this video. Till I post the next video, it's goodbye from Sridhar. Thank you very much for seeing this video.